So we've got two Ducatis at the top, different variations, a GP24 and a GP23, followed by an Aprilia, followed by a gas machine, which is in effect a rebranded KTM RC16, then a couple of latest spec Ducatis in the hands of Bagnaia and Bastianini. 4 minutes and 40 odd seconds remaining, and Marquez needs to find something, because at the moment he's down in 12th place. Big 4.5 minutes then. Now this for the 93, Pedro Acosta, he's in 4th. We've now got 6 riders that have dipped into the 130s.
Shout out to Fabio Quartararo, forcing it in there so far, really good. In 9th.
Could not agree more. Fabio just over half a second away from Martin, but in 9th place. That would feel like a big win, wouldn't it, on Friday for Fabio to get himself into that Q2 directly. He's just got in that at-risk zone there, you can see on the timing tower on the left side of your screen. He's just actually dropped down to 10th place. His teammate Alex Rins came -20 closer, pushing him out. The two Yamahas now 10th and 11th respectively.
So Marc Marquez and you'd have to say Brad Binder will be the two that will be the most disappointed at the moment, you know, with where they are, and will want to fight out of there.
Marquez has rolled out of it, Simon, coming out of garage there. Whoa, wow. Big tank slappers coming through 7 there.
That's the rear tyre letting go, and the electronics kicking in, you know, traction control to stop it, and then it gripping, and then repeating, you know, bang, bang, bang. You know, so sliding, letting go, sliding.
Yeah, we saw him backing out of it, coming out of 7. So he's 13th now, Marquez. He's been pushed back down to 13th place. Look at the anxious faces inside Gresini race there. It's crew chief Frankie Carcetti looking on. They were fast this first sectors for Raul Fernandez, Aleix Espargaro and the Gian Antonio on their current laps. Fernandez and Didier have both lost time in the second split. Quartararo is in the 130s. The French fans love that. No wonder they're full of admiration, full of respect for the number 20.
Wow,
just superb. A 130.788 from Quartararo. That's just over a quarter of a second away from Martin. He deserves to be in Q2 for that lap.
He really does, you know, forcing the Yamaha up to 7th at the moment. Hopefully he stays in the top 10.
So at the moment, it hasn't really clicked in Le Mans so far for Marc Marquez. He's had a couple of big moments, a crash at turn 12, but he's on the money here. Through turn 7 he goes, through the museum corner, where he crashed out of the podium here on the Reps Honda 1 year ago.
Wasn't that where he was losing the rear in the last time? Yeah. So it was smooth that time.
And he's nailed his braking mark as well, Simon, crucially. Down the hill into turn 10. Look how that Ducati GP23 squats on the rear tyres. He engaged the rear ride height device. He's lost time though, hasn't he, in that sector 2 at the moment. Where's this lap going to push Mark? It should be a top 10, but it will be close. It's not a given, this. Well, in fact, no, this is not good enough. This is not cutting it. At the moment, this might be about around 10th, 12th place. He's being hotly pursued here by Miller. The Australian on the KTM is also trying to get himself into Q2. So these two we're looking at now, Marquez and Miller, through Recordamont they go. They are going to get 1 lap in, last lap coming in, maybe 2 at an absolute push. Miller goes 4th, Marc Marquez only up to 12th. Massive lap list then now for the 8 times world champion.
Man, I can't help wonder if that setting, the new setting that Mark's running today, it felt better but is limited in some way, you know, once he really started pushing.
Because he hasn't looked comfortable, has he, at all?
No, this whole session.
Not looked comfortable. Morbidelli, because somebody's gone down. Somebody has gone down in sector 2, and it's Bastianini.
The beast. He looks all right, though, angry rather than hurt.
Yellow flags, that's going to hurt some riders here, isn't it, late on? That could really hurt some riders in terms of laps being cancelled for the yellow flags. Martin's through that trouble, no problemo for Martin, who already sits at the top of the standings with a 130.531. Is he going to go slightly quicker? He is. Down to a 130.388, and that is the fastest ever lap of Le Mans. Brilliant that. Brad Binder has completed the unwanted hat-trick. What a shocking day for Binder. Binder's 17th, he was pushing on to try and get a Q2 spot. Just time to press the reset button tonight. 2 crashes in 13 for Binder. Into Q1 tomorrow. Shake of the head, thumbs up to Marshall's. When was the last time?
It's not the same corner,
yeah,
is
13. 13, this is carbon copy crash.
Wow.
When was the last time Binder was on his backside 3 times in one day? So Marc Marquez at the moment, 13th place. He might get over the line here with a second to spare. Clock ticks down.
He does.
1 second left.
But
he got over the line. There's Marquez with a checker flag behind him.
Is there any left in his tyre though?
This is the crucial
the soft
thing.
tyre doesn't do that many laps, you know, at that pace.
1 second was left on the clock as Marquez, well, perhaps more by luck than judgment, he does get one more lap in this practice session here in Le Mans. He drops down through La Chapelle.
He's pushing on. See that big black mark from the rear?
Yeah, it's over. He went wide.
Rear tyre leaving a big black mark, and yeah, whoa.
So he's furious. Look at Frankie Carcetti.
And the first split was magic.
Fastest
so
first
he knows
split.
he'd thrown it away.
Oh, late drama. Late drama as we expected there would be here in Le Mans. Marc Marquez, 13th at the end of play.
I see, yeah, he just got in too hot and he was on the rear brake trying to stop.
Yeah, and he knew that was it. He knew that was lap gone. He knew that was Q1 incoming for Marquez and Gresini Ducati. What about Pecco Bagnaia? He wants his all-time lap record back, doesn't he? Jorge Martin is now the fastest ever rider in French Grand Prix history in Le Mans. Bagnaia, though, 0.003 of a second up. Martin, 1:30.388, has the advantage. Will follow Bagnaia then. Power down on the factory Ducati. Over the line he comes. Not quite good enough, but second place. That second place,
still
a really
really
strong
good
Friday, isn't it, for Bagnaia?
And what contrasting fortunes, you know, when you're looking at the two men that fought at Jerez so hard together on a Friday anyway. Mark's still got tomorrow to sort it out, him and his team. But yeah, very, very different. Did he touch that green?
He did. I think he did touch the greens. That would have been an illegal lap anyway.
Yeah.